Good day, viewers online. Nakalibitso ke nna Lerato Butsimeng na ngwana Phireta Magadi wa Kgosigadi ya Mosadi, the Disky Queen herself. Today we're right live here at the Braamfischer International Airport, where we'll be expecting the MEC of Sports alongside with the acting Free State Premier, where they will be welcoming our very first Netball Cup that will be landing right here in our very fresh soil of Free State. So I'm saying to you that stay tuned and don't touch that screen, as I'll be informing you and making sure that I'm part of all the action for every single person that is watching back at home. I'll be asking all of the relevant questions. I'll be digging into every single thing that you would like to inquire about back at home. So trust me, stick to this tune, stick to this channel, and you'll get exactly what you're expecting for. Good day, listeners. We're still live right here, here on our show, right here at the Braamfischer Airport. And I'm not alone. I'm actually here to interview one of our ladies here. Ms. Please introduce yourself, ma'am.
My name is Lefebvre Radema.
Okay. And ma'am, now how do you now relate to this netball team? What exactly do you play here? What role do you play?
I'm part of the team. I'm part of the 15 name squad for the World Cup, and I also play goal attack and wing attack is my position.
So ma'am, right now at this prestigious event, I want to know, how are you feeling? Like, how are your emotions? You know, like having to arrive here with the cup for the first time in the Free State. Like, how does the team feel all in all?
Now, we were so excited when we all were on the bus now on our way to the airport. We were just excited, and it's so nice to see all the friendly faces and the people waving back at us. So it's just so exciting to know that the trophy is here in Bloemfontein, and it's so special that Netball South Africa organised this to make sure that they are bringing the trophy to every province, and it's so special to have it here in Bloemfontein as well, because we are a special province.
Yeah, no, that's true. Now, ma'am, touching on that, how do you feel, like the entire team, how does it feel? You know, just considering the fact that the squad in 2019, you guys performed exceptionally well, and looking at the past as well, that you also came out fourth out of the entire world as well. It goes to show the determination and just how focused you guys are as a team. So just tell me, what are the type of challenges that you guys met or came across during the World Cup, like the pressure, everything?
Yeah, I think there's always lots of challenges and pressure, and it's going to be our first home Netball World Cup, so that is really special and exciting. But we are a team that, like you said, we don't give up, we work hard. Every team has challenges, but it's so exciting to have a home World Cup here, and we know people will support us, and we also believe in ourselves, and we back ourselves, and we definitely have the players and the talent to do really well.
So ma'am, in terms of working alongside with the department and everything, have you guys ever thought of approaching them, as well as like just pitching to them to also introduce netball not only to girl children but also to boys as well?
Yes, netball is a sport for boys and girls, and there is a netball men's team in South Africa, so we can really encourage all men to play netball, because it's such a fun sport for women and men.
Okay, ma'am, lastly, closing off, I just want to know, with your expectations, do you guys think that you have the capabilities, and do you guys think that you'll be able to just bring this cup permanently home and just make sure that you just place a permanent stamp right here in our country?
We definitely believe it, and we, the sky's the limit, and dream hard and we work hard, so I definitely believe so.
Continuing right here with our interview, I have our Deputy Minister, Ms. Nomatkawe. Ma'am, how are you doing right now today?
Good, very happy, very ecstatic. I'm happy to be here. Bloemfontein, Mangaung, Free State has been very good so far. It's cold, but we can't feel it. We are just feeling the warmth of the people.
Well, ma'am, I want to touch on one of the things that you said during your speech. You did happen to say that South Africa is actually the first country in Africa to actually host the Netball World Cup. So just by hearing that, like, it says a lot about the expectations that Africa has, and also the world in total as well. So I would like to know that, how are you expecting, or what are you expecting from the team, the performance that you're expecting to actually see from the girls today?
Look, whilst we don't want to put pressure on the girls, because we also want them to enjoy the game, to enjoy the tournament, but they must also know that 60 million South Africans are watching them, and more than that, the entire continent is actually watching, because this tournament is historic in the sense that it will be beamed all over Africa. That's what we've tried to tell SuperSport to do. Particularly because you've got Uganda, you've got Malawi, you have Zimbabwe. So these matches must actually be shown in Africa as well, because amongst other things, we want to grow the sport in Africa as well. We want to be able to say, out of the countries that are playing netball, after the World Cup, more numbers were added into the group. Because look, for instance, I didn't say it because I didn't want to take time. One of the floorboards that must be being donated after this World Cup is going to be donated to Ghana. Ghana is not playing netball, but we are donating there because we want to motivate them to play netball. They are very excited. And in another country that is getting the floorboard is the United States of America, getting a floorboard from us, because we want USA to be able to play netball. They are starting, but they are not up there. So we, after this World Cup, we want to be proud and say, out of so many countries that were playing netball before South Africa hosted it, now these are the numbers after South Africa has hosted it.
You know, standing here, I'm somehow emotional, Miss Cecilia, because I know where you come from with netball, and I know what happened for you to be here today. You know, it's important for somebody to have that passion. Without passion, you won't go anywhere. You rather leave whatever you are doing if you are not passionate about it. So this is the results that you are seeing today. I'm happy for you and will continue to pray for you. Don't worry. This will remain here. It's not going anywhere.
Right now we're still live right here on Central TV, and I have one of my first interviews right here with the president of the Netball Association, President Sisulu. Ma'am, how are you feeling right now today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you? And how are you feeling?
I'm good as well, ma'am. Recalling from the speech that you gave, I remember that you said that people were standing out in the rain, you know, trying just to see the cup, just to be able to look at the cup. Like, that alone tells you the amount of expectations and what people are looking forward to in regard to the Netball Cup tournament. So I just want to know from your side, from the department, from the association, what are you guys expecting? What are the expectations? And what are you expecting as well from the team and the support that you're going to receive as well from the country?
Firstly, we're expecting the team to do well. I mean, they've never disappointed. The girls, you know, they're number one in Africa. So we are the African champions. So they ended up at the semi-finals. They came number 4 at the 2019 World Championships that were held in Liverpool. Now we are hosting. So to me, it's the girls know our expectations. They know exactly what the mandate is. We want them to end up on the medal podium. Hence, we did everything in our power as Netball South Africa to make sure that we give the coach and the team management and the players everything they need so as we can prepare well. Because to me, preparing a World Cup that is spectacular and the team doesn't perform, it doesn't correlate. So to me, it's the same WhatsApp group. You need to know that the team must perform and the event should be spectacular. So to me, as all systems go, I mean, we are, 42 days away from the World Cup. So to me, is we know we are there, we are going there. So with the team, I cannot say more. With the preparations, I cannot say more. But with the team, I'm saying the girls know we are behind them. They've got the hopes of 62 million South Africans on their shoulders.
Central TV.